Hey gang, it's Friday, and instead of being at a movie theater right now to see Scott Pilgrim, I am sitting in my room. In response to Zach saying he has a very uninteresting summer so far, I kind of wish I had traded spots with you. The past week alone, I've had 7 fillings, which is why I'm not feeling too well, and both sides of my mouth are incredibly sore and it's painful to eat. It's partly why I've come to believe that dentists must be working for potato farmers, because that's all I seem to be able to eat right now is mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. I mean, anyone who's willing to take a mini hacksaw, mini jackhammer to your teeth, one of the most sensitive parts of the body, has to be either a sadist or working for potato farmers. Friend's mom also backed into my car as it was sitting across the street from her house while she and I were at Best Buy. So I've been without a car for about a week now. To respond to Zach's question about the stupidest thing I've done, and unfortunately I've done a lot of stupid things. I guess I could talk about one really embarrassing thing that I've done. I have a full ride scholarship to a prestigious university, but I don't come from a background like most of these people. They're coming from the richer parts of the Metroplex, because I come from an area around here that's not known for money. It's known for having a semi-lack of it. My high school was best known for the haka, which is a tribal war dance that they did before and after every game. We're not known for money. We're known for awesome football. So going to this school was completely fish out of water experience. Because of the scholarship, they had us go to Jerry Jones's house, the owner of the Cowboys, to promote for the people we were trying to recruit for the next year. As I'm walking around, I'm wearing high heels and a nice dress, and I don't wear dresses, and I don't wear high heels, and it's a bad mix all around. And we were walking through, I was walking with one girl, and we get to the room where he's got one of the Super Bowl trophies up there. We're like, oh, that's awesome. But the floor was wooden, but it wasn't really wooden. Like, it gave way when you stepped on it. And so me being a fish out of water, I was completely nervous, on the edge of an anxiety attack, because all of this stuff is just costs more than my own life. I slip. I go flying forward, and I'm about to hit, and I mentally project and time out just what's going to happen. And I know for a fact that I'm going to hit the cabinet that is holding the Super Bowl trophy, which is standing precariously on the ledge of the shelf, meaning it would most likely fall and I would be in debt for 3 generations of my family. Thankfully, the girl I was walking with basically chokeholded me and dragged me back, and we both just fell on the floor right in front of the cabinet, and no one else was around to see this except for one guy just standing there watching with his face just completely. We just got up and ran away, and we never went back over there again because we were so afraid someone was going to know that I had almost broken a Super Bowl trophy. That's really my embarrassing story, stupid story. I've learned ever since, don't wear new heels to things like that, because you will fall and most likely break stuff. I guess one of the things I could talk about for this blog was optimal parking spaces. The reason my car was hit and injured in the way that it was because it's a new area, and my friend had one of the first houses in the area, and it's in like a semicircle kind of deal, and the road's not very wide. Her house is right on the corner. So in front of her house, she has the stop sign on the other side of the street, and then she has a fire hydrant in front of the other spot. And these houses are packed in together, really, really tight. So either my parking choices was park in front of the fire hydrant and get a ticket, park too close to the stop sign and get a ticket, or park on the curve of the semicircle where someone could become barreling down the street and hit my car. I park in front of where her driveway ends, like on the other side of the street. That's what I've always done, and I've never had a problem with it until last week when her mom gets nervous because she's running late to have to go pick someone up at the airport, hits my car. I really think development complexes need to take into account that this stuff happens, that they need to make semicircles a little bit wider so this problem does not happen, and not put a fire hydrant in one of the only places to park. It's not smart. I don't really have a question for Gabrielle since she's starting over on Saturday again. So just surprises, Gabrielle. I don't really have a question, so I'm gonna go hit the bed, and I will see you guys next week.